Alright guys, what is up? I am hoping I can get some videos to you here soon, but basically, if not, I'm just gonna throw this up on YouTube as like raw footage, I guess. I don't know. I've got ball joint videos, head stud, valve spring, push rod install on a Fortune video. I've got a bunch of different stuff, but my computer won't, I don't know, it's just toast. I don't even know what to do with it. But I wanted to show you guys what we received in the mail today. I'll say it once and I'll say it again. There's no community like the First Gen community. It's just ridiculous. I had a guy reach out to me. He's got an awesome shorty that looks like my old truck, but it's a short bed, 4-wheel drive, white and gray. But he made it into a short bed, and he's been doing some great work on it. It looks killer. And he had told me that he had a drum rear end just like the rest of us, and he ended up swapping a disc. So he had a full drum rebuild kit that he had laying around that he didn't really want anymore, and he decided to donate it to the channel or the build. And holy cow, I'm honestly speechless because I've never had anybody do something quite of this caliber. But we've got we got wheel cylinders in here. I mean, a bunch of stuff. So really all I have to do is order some shoes, some brake shoes, and we can probably go through that rear end. And I'll get some other seals and whatnot, and probably some bearings, because this doesn't have the bearings in there. But this is awesome. That's just phenomenal. I can't believe it. I couldn't thank him anymore. And yeah, I just kind of in shock. But I'll be giving him a big shout out on Instagram as well. I'll throw his Instagram name up here. But huge thanks to Cade. Again, I don't even know what to say. This is pretty nuts. So yeah, I guess we're gonna keep moving on with some stuff in the shop here today. But seriously, thank you. That's awesome, and I'm just wow. I can't believe it. So yeah, let's get moving on some stuff.
City, Missouri, 2019 Charger, Sam O'Neill, Mark, 2003 Duramax.
Out of Pitcher, the ghost town. Wow. All right, guys, good morning. We are back. I forgot to kind of film an intro and kind of go over what we're going to be doing today. And we're going to pick up right where we left off last night with the drip rail. We have, for the most part, got Bondo on everything we need to get Bondo on. And as you can hear right now, Logan is getting the plastic out so we can mask off a lot of the stuff that we are not painting. We're filling in this line right here, and it is actually filling in quite nicely. I'm kind of ecstatic with how that looks. I wasn't sure how that was going to turn out, but you can tell there's a tad bit of a low spot here, which I still need to go over that a little bit. It feels pretty smooth though. And there wasn't very many spots where it was too awful low. And the front is coming along as well. That body line, it's actually looking pretty crisp. It's not too awful for a bunch of guys that really don't know what they're doing. Just watching videos and trying to learn from what other people say and asking questions. But this side is turning out pretty good. Yeah, we still have a goal of shooting this thing with primer today. Not sure how close we'll get to that. I think it's still pretty doable. We're coming along good. I think it's around noon. Really, I just got to get this front part all done. And the side parts are pretty close, and then I'll finish up this back part and get it smooth. And then we're gonna try and do the, I don't know, some people have talked about the rope trick or whatever around this back window seal. We're gonna put something under there to try and pull this seal up so we can mask off around here and then shoot primer under there as well. And keep that just basically masked off the rest of the time it's in here. But that's where we're at right now. And I'm gonna keep on blocking up here and trying to get this front looking right. There isn't, I mean, so far there's not much Bondo. I mean, we're doing pretty solid, and it's real, where it is, I mean, it's real thin. So I'm pretty happy with how it's coming along. But we'll just have to keep working at it and hopefully get to where we want to be today. I'll give you an update whenever I get done with getting done blocking all this. Alright guys, so we are back this morning. We just dropped tires and wheels off at the tire shop for Evan. We're going to be working on his OBS all day long today. So yeah, we got some big stuff to show you guys, but we might as well give her a little rip here. This thing is too much fun. I was we were rolling about 25 and it hit 85 pretty quick. Definitely not fast by any means, but it's fun. And you guys can still tell I've got all my lights still on the dash. My sending unit's still broke. ABS and brake light are still for those front two speed sensor harnesses. I put new ones in and that didn't do it, and they're still showing. So I don't know if I got a hub going out or something like that, but if anybody knows some possibilities about a hub going out, drop it in the comments below if you've had the same issues, because I don't know, something just isn't right and I don't know what it is. But yeah, so we're headed back to the house. Don't mind my empty gauge pods. You guys, if I already haven't told you the story, then it probably doesn't matter anyway. These are, yeah. So we're on gravel now, headed back to the house, and we will be there in a few. We will show you what's going on with the first gen and Evan's truck and all that stuff. So I'll be back in 2 seconds. All right, guys, as promised, we are back home at the shop for another, I'm just gonna say killer weekend. I'm pumped. I'm having a good day. We haven't started working on anything yet, so obviously it's off to a great start if we can get the right lights on. Big news. It's not windy. Let's open up these doors. For sure the far door. Oh, you guys don't even know. The first gen is looking pretty good. Let me right there. All right, so yesterday I told you guys what we were doing, what our goal was for the day, and this just kind of goes to show I've got some awesome friends. I mean, like I've been saying, I could not do any of this project without Logan. He's been here every day. Colton's been here. Guthrie's helped on some stuff. Keller's welded a whole bunch of stuff. So I'll say it again and again, I cannot do this without my friends. I don't know, you just got to have a good support system around you. And granted, this is my thing. First gens are what I do, but they're learning very fast and they are extremely willing to help. But it's primered. I don't know if you're as pumped as I am, and Evan's truck's in the background, but it's primered. Yesterday I finally got to go see Autumn, so I left around 4, and Logan understood. I've been itching to see that girl for a while, and I finally got to go down there with all this sick or virus stuff, so I was pumped about that. But me and Logan worked all day to get this thing prepped. Our goal was to get it primered, as I told you. Logan State, I don't know if you guys know, my parents, they are going to be your best friend just as much as I am. I mean, they're very welcoming, and I told them, I was like, Logan said he's going to stay. So after I left, Logan stayed. mask this thing off, and he shot primer. So you really do find out who your friends are. This is just epoxy primer, so you guys can see there's some small stuff there. There's some small stuff still visible, but we've got to guide coat it, and we've got to and then block it and find the low spots, and then fill those low spots with Bondo, and then reblock it, and then we got to do a epoxy. No, not epoxy. Sorry, guys. Sorry. High build primer. So that's the update on the first gen. Holy cow. I just don't know if you guys realize how stoked I am. This is a big deal for, I mean, me and Logan both. He's been putting on some hard time on this truck, and it's starting to come together. Once this thing is all gray, I know it won't be the actual finished color yet, but once it's all primered, stuff's gonna start getting pretty real pretty quick. So honestly, today I'm gonna be helping Evan, and I'm gonna be doing stuff of my own. I need to hit this wheel with some polish to kind of see. I had a customer come by, ask what I could do with that. So if you guys have not realized what's going on here, it's basically a shop update. But we're gonna be working on stuff all day, all weekend. Today is Saturday. We're gonna be getting after it. It's gonna be an awesome weekend. I dropped wheels and tires off for Evan's truck at the tire shop, as you guys heard. We may or may not be blowing those on, depending on how easy they go on. They are my old BFGs off the third gen. They'll be going on his new 20x12 dunes that Keller made a deal with him on. So Evan is new to the group. This is his 95 OBS Chevy, and I mean, he's really cool dude. He's from where I go to school. I've known Evan for a little while, but he's just now started coming around, and I don't know, we're more than happy to have him over here. He's got a good taste, and he's got work ethic, and mainly he just wants to learn, and I am all about that. I want to help everybody learn their vehicle up and down, because all it is confidence. Once you get the confidence, you can do anything, and I truly do believe in that. So he's got a whole new front end rebuild kit for it, which it's going to help steer those 12 wides. I think I can see some ball joints sitting on the ground over here. Yeah, so I mean, that'll be good. We're going to clean up the frame and paint it. Just a whole bunch of random stuff. And Evan was a little surprised we were willing to help him so much, and that we could do all this in a weekend. He thought this was going to be a couple weekend project, but if you guys haven't noticed, kind of whenever we start doing stuff and put our heads down and start working, we do get stuff done pretty well, honestly. So we are going to hop on that today. It's like 9 a.m., maybe 10, I don't know. So the boys are on their way here right now. I'm just opening up the shop, going to get everything ready. Get everything organized where I want it, and then we're gonna be hopping on all sorts of stuff. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated all day, and also thank you guys for following along. I hope you guys are as pumped as I am, and yeah, I couldn't thank you anymore. Support is a big thing, and like I said, I appreciate it. You guys don't have to be here for any of this stuff, and the 89 is coming along, so it might be fun to watch. So we're going to get some stuff moved around, and I will let you guys know what we're going to do first. All right, guys, we're gonna go over here so we can have we talk a little bit why Guthrie is power washing his truck. So as you guys have seen, I don't know, I didn't take a whole lot of videos, I guess, but we worked on Evan's OBS all weekend and got the front end rebuilt on it. So we didn't do everything. We didn't do the pitman arm and the idler arm, but we did upper and lower ball joints on both sides, tie rods, and what else? Sway bar end links. So the truck was missing one sway bar end link, and then I think the tie rods were bad, because he said he got it used to wobble at 65 or shake at 65 pretty bad, and now it does not. So with the new Keller's tires and wheels, it looks awesome. And on my old BFGs, it just completes the look. So that truck turned out awesome. Another pretty clean truck rolling out of the Heuck driveway. It looks, I don't know, makes me want an OBS. I've always wanted an OBS. I will own one day. But yeah, that just makes it even worse. So me and Guthrie and him and Logan got that all fixed up and done. So that's mainly what we've been working on this week. No first gen action this weekend. I might be blocking a little bit tonight, but nothing interesting. I might mess with the adjustment, the upper control arm adjustment for the alignment tonight, since I messed with that on Evans. We got it halfway aligned, just good enough to drive home, and then he's going to get it aligned this week whenever they put a new idler arm and pitman arm on. So we just weren't really willing to do that because it's kind of a pain in the butt. But it is a nice evening here in Southwest Missouri. We're living it up. Guthrie, you can see he's washing his truck right now just to kind of clean it up. Well, granted, we are on gravel, but it will make it look better. But I think that's going to do it for this one. I mean, I'm just going to I basically threw a bunch of different clips in this video. The first gen's doing great. We got it primered and all that, so I'm going to keep hacking away on that. I've got a lot of block sanding to do to the fenders and stuff, because we need to get the fenders done and the doors. So that stuff we need to get done this week. It's supposed to rain all week long, so I might get some extra time to do stuff. So I don't know how many details I'll have this week, but I'm just going to work with what I've got. And I'm going to be finishing up finals for school this week. So I'm not going to ramble on any longer. I hope to see you guys this week, and hopefully we'll get you some more videos. So until next time, we will see you guys, and we'll be right here on the Old School Crew for another one. Take it easy and get your projects done. Keep working on them, keep hacking away. Sometimes you need some motivation, so yeah, hop on it and don't forget about them. We'll see you guys.